What's going on, people? It's your man, Filth of the Earth, Masses TV. Look at this wig here, man. This is that hard. Look at this hard work I've been doing, man. But listen, come on now. Come on now. How they gonna do my light-skinned brother Jude like this, man? How they gonna do him this way, man? I didn't see him get a look in edgeways. It's not right. It's just not right, man. Let's break it down. Bosh. Yeah? I don't know what happened. I've never heard of a team. They was doing well. I thought they was winning. Oh, they winning. They was winning, man. For real. Right? How do you score a goal? I'm trying to work this out. I was watching it thinking, how do you score a goal and then fall apart? It kind of makes sense. If they scored first in the first 3 minutes, you can kind of say, well, they never got their rhythm. You had a rhythm. You score a goal, and literally, after the goal was scored, I never saw England have the ball again. Not once. Yeah? It reminded me of a zombie shooter game. Right? Just waves of it. I saw Bellingham, he was playing defence. Fair play to him for putting a shift in and that. But I thought he was playing right back or something. There's no cap. I thought, what's he doing back there, man? He was doing more than the defenders was. What's the strike? I saw him enough times. Yeah? Jude was clearing. I'm talking about seriously defending, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. He was proper in the back of the thingy. I thought he's supposed to be up top, man. They scored a wicked goal. I had an hard on. And then that was the end of that. Yeah? They all looked goosed. And I don't know what you call it, man. Defense maxing. Just blew the game. Lost their head. Couldn't believe they was winning. Yeah? I don't know what that is. Carry on doing what you was doing. I said this before the thingy as well. I said, yeah? Play the game the way it's supposed to be played. If you lose 5-3, that is what it is. They scored one goal, and you'd have thought they've scored 50 goals. It was 50-0, so we sat back. You scored one goal. It completely shot their mentality. And it is a mentality thing. We know this because Argentina, they went a goal down and got stronger. How do you go a goal up and get weaker, though? It was night and day as well. They never had the ball again. They never had poise on the ball again. It was all sweeper maxing. The goalie was bugging as well. He made some good saves. He did, but not the point. A few times, the goalie would get the ball and then he'd be pissing around with it. It looked to me like it was an accident waiting to happen rather than hoofing it out. Not that it would have made no difference. Yeah, they lost their head. And that sausage manager, he was too busy talking on TV. That's what he was too busy doing, man. Yeah, he brings in about 3 minutes to go. Argentina scores the second goal, and there's about 10 minutes left. I'm not saying it would have made no difference. They was broken after they scored. Imagine saying that. England was broken psychologically after scoring the first goal, man. Straight like that. It broke them. Winning the football match broke them, unfortunately, because they was doing fine. I actually felt like, let me check the stat. I actually felt England had more possession. What was the England versus Argentina possession stats for first half? I thought they had possession for the first half. It was fair game. In fact, England looked more. Wait there a minute. That's cap. England had 12% possession. That's cap, man. That's cap. There's no way. Yeah? Come on, J.I., man. I ain't trying to do all this. Give me the thingy. Give me the pure stat for the first half, man. Yeah? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Check this out here. Yeah? Argentina had 55%. England had 45%. What about the second half? Where's the second half? Come on. So it was about 50-50 at the start, but I felt England were the more dangerous ones. Yeah? What about the second half? They must have had 10%. That's it, at best. And even the 10% they did have, they was just sweeping it. They had no plays. Do you know why they had no plays? Bellingham was playing right back. They lost their head, man. Yeah? So possession plummeted to 27% for England. Again. Yeah? Wait, check this out. From the 55th minute, England only had 12% possession, which makes sense. And that 12% was hoof maxing, sweeper maxing, no ambition maxing, lost your head maxing, choke Max in. They choked. And I have to listen. I don't even like Messi. I think he's a cornball, man. I think he's good though, ain't gonna lie. The ball was kind of sticking to his feet. Bellingham actually tackled him, to be fair. The light-skinned prophet actually came true a little bit. Yeah, but Messi is good. The ball sticks to his feet. And when he whips that in, I think it's probably rigged allegedly, man. I ain't never seen that's some... It just comes whipping in, doesn't it? And he finds somebody. It's like laser guided, man. He is good, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. He's been doing some moody Kabbalah, but that's not the point. Kabbalah or not. Yeah, he obviously knows what he's doing. What I couldn't understand as well, check this out. I'm all over the place here. I'm not sure of the timeline, but it must have been the second goal, maybe, right? They've got about 10 man in defence, England have. Yeah, they had 10 man back, no cap. Every single man was there, and then you got Messi just wandering around. Literally, he was walking, he weren't running. Yeah, he didn't hit a snapshot and cut an angle. He was walking around not in the danger zone. He wasn't in the box, but on the edge, just giving him pure space. I'm thinking, if you're gonna run 10 man deep in the back, you gotta have a man marker. Yeah, and I have to shout out because in that play that I'm thinking of, Jed Spence for me. In the first half, Jed Spence, I saw him. He was making. I think he was playing right back. He was playing some defending position, right? I saw him up there. He was running routes, man. Jed Spence was. And in that Messi situation, Jed Spence caught it late. And the other one just stood there looking at Messi. I'm thinking, at that point, they had about 5 or 6 defenders. How could you have 5 man and Messi's just out there just doing what he wants? I felt sorry for Jed Spence. Jed Spence, for me, was, certainly for the English side, he was probably man of the match. I saw him do a lot. Yeah? Defending, he was playing with a lot of what do you call it? A lot of determination. He was doing the most. He was defending well with energy, like he wanted to be there, like he was trying. The rest of them, he had 5 defenders. I only ever saw Jed Spence really. The rest of them was like kids, yeah. And in that play where Messi whipped it in and he had a load of space, right? In that play. Most of the players was like kids footballers. They was following the ball, right? The ball would go left. 10 men would follow the ball and leave the other side wide open. That's the truth. It would. 10 men would all run for the ball. Yeah? How can you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defenders and you're all hunched over one side? Does that make any sense? I think both of the goals, there was about 5 men in the box. And it just left all the wings and all the outside area just wide open, man. Yeah? And to be fair, I'd like to be mad. I came up, though, 50 large. I told you. I said, put money on Argentina. Because if England lose, at least you got some bread. And you best believe it. But I can't even... With that team, the way they fell apart after winning, they don't deserve to win the World Cup. They didn't deserve to win the semi-final end of the day. You can't do nothing with that. The only one I saw there, Bellingham was trying, Jude was trying. I mean, they was all trying, but a real effort, a real passionate effort. I feel the only one really. I mean, listen, the strikers, Harry Kane. I don't know where he was at. I didn't see him for nothing, man. Harry Kane went missing again. He looked old as shit, though, to be fair, man. Harry Kane went missing, man. Yeah, you can't even really blame Harry Kane and Bellingham though, because the ball was never, after the first half, the ball was never getting there. And even in the first half, I think England had 1 shot on target in 45 minutes. We talked about this before. You can't have an elite offensive squad and be having 1 shot on target. You're going to have to take some risks. You lost anyway. You see what I mean? I said this before. We'd all have preferred to see England lose 6-3, having a go, than that. You lost 2-1, so you lost anyway. And we didn't get to see nothing. All we saw was... the minute they scored the goal, they never had the ball again. And it was a matter of time. I had that feeling that... Oh, yeah? Couldn't keep them off them. You gave them nothing to think about. When all you're doing is defending... Listen, it's a bit like boxing actually. Yeah? When all you're doing is defending, no one gets turned off by someone defending. In fact, it gets you an hard on. If someone's just standing there defending, you get really hard. Yeah? Because it's like, I don't know, it's back shots time. Take it. It's Puff versus Mink Mills time. You're just laying it on. Take that. Take that. That's what it is. No one gets... You're not giving them nothing to think about. And there was no... It was all... 15 man was in the box. In their own box. And that meant you can't make a break. You can't make a break. You can't make a break. There was no one to break to. So all they could do is hoof it back. This is the crazy thing. England had 20 players in their own box, right? They get the ball, and then guess what they do? They sweep it, and bosh. Straight back into Argentina's hands, and they're all pushing up again. Yeah? I don't know what this mentality is, right? We're winning. Rather than getting a hard on and saying, you know what? We've got this, man. We're winning. Rather than getting a hard on yourself, they shriveled up. Yeah? They can't hold their wood. They needed a Viagra to stay hard. I've never seen that before. I've never seen someone lose their hard-on when they're winning. Have you ever seen that? But it seems to be, people critique England's mentality a lot. But that is a mentality thing. Look at Argentina. They go a goal down and they were still hungry. In fact, they started playing better. They started playing more aggressively. It's a shame, really, because the first half, Argentina looked average. I think England have a fitness issue as well. I was going to blame the weather, but apparently it was air conditioned, so that's not an excuse. And even fitness, to be fair, the way they fell apart, it didn't even make no sense. Yeah? They all of a sudden became unfit after they scored a goal. Usually, after having success, yeah, that actually hypes you up. Right? You think, no, we can do this now. That gives you... Listen, if you're 4-0 down, we get how you become discouraged. We get how you feel tired. But when you're winning a massive game, that's supposed to spur you on to be better. Even if in the short term, it was over once they scored. I've never seen nothing like it, man. Anyway, got some other notes here. Yeah, the first half an hour was like stop and start. The second half opened up. What else we got here? I don't even know what I'm saying here. Yeah, I'm rating Jed Spence. Every time Messi got tackled, yeah, all the Argentina players would start wanking him off. Did you see that? Like he's their boyfriend or something, man. And I've heard that, allegedly, from people close to the situ, yeah. Apparently, after every match, they all go in there and stroke Messi off. All the Argentinians go in there and stroke him off for his magic serum. That's the truth, man, the way they act. Like he's not a grown man. Yeah? Oh, he's the main player. Really weird, man. And estrogenic for a bunch of dudes. All crying and shit, man. For real. Yeah? What else we got here? Messi was lobbying the ref as well after the second half. Oh, I'm getting his... Oh, I'm popular. I've got 15 Balloon d'Ors. I've won this many things. Thought that was weird as well. Not really, man. I'm not even going to blame... I'd love to come on here and blame the Kabbalah and say, oh, it was Kabbalistic. No, I can't even do that in this one. You guys fell off, man. They did fall off bad. Yeah? No shots on target. How can you have a 90-minute game when you had 1 or 2 on target? What is that, man? Have a go. You lost anyway. Like I said, lose 6-3, man, if you have to. Having a go. Just have a go. They should let it all hang out. You scored a goal. Let's sit behind the ball now. Listen, if you was 2 up, even then though, but if you was 2 up, you kind of got a bit of credit. You're like, yeah, I can kind of post up here for a minute. Yeah? You see that there? Oh, I'm going to post up. Sit tight. We can, but even then, it's the mentality thing. It's the wrong way of thinking, man. If I've got 1, I want 2. If I've got 2, I want 3. Yeah? I'm riding the legs off you. That's what I'm doing. Having a proper go on you. Like you've never seen before. Oh, we've scored 1 mingy goal. Listen, if it was 10-0, you'd say, well, you know what? What's the point? Okay, I'll say, listen, I'll have another goal on you. I'll put 11 in there. Oops. That's what I'm fixing to do, man. Yeah? Come on. But these cornballs here, they've popped 1 goal in and thought, nah, I don't fancy doing them. And I can't even really blame the manager either. Until the end, the last 20 minutes was all the manager. Right? But the way the team switched off, you can't even blame the manager. You've just scored. They switched off. They fell apart. The manager can't control that. His substitutions was whack. Oh, we're going to put 10 defenders on. Then 2 minutes left. But I'm going to put a bunch of... Messi, man. Didn't like it at all. What else we got here? Yeah, I said that. Bellingham playing left back. That was left back he was playing. He was playing left back, which shows that You want to see that. People critique strikers and whatnot, not getting back and putting a shift in. But at the same time, he was doing way too much in defence, man. Yeah, that just don't. You can't win a game like that. You can't win a game having your best strikers playing sweeper. Yeah, you can't do that. I've never heard of it anyway. You ain't never gonna score again. If you've got 10 men in the box, in your own box, yeah, nothing's ever coming off from there. Simple as that. What else we got? Yeah, I put Jed Spence was doing the most. England, yeah, I think Kane bungled it as well. The ball got put through and Kane bungled it. I can't remember the exact play, but he did bungle one of them, man. I said it here. England put the ball through, Kane bungled it. The other end. They lost shape after the goal, all one way. Yeah, there was accident waiting to happen, Max in. I should have really put money on it. You could just feel it. Yeah, it was just pure back shots they was receiving. I ain't a taker, I'm a giver. That's the way they got to be thinking. Yeah, you got to give them something to hold. You give them nothing to hold. It was like target practice for them, basically. Just waves of it as well. What other slop we got on here, man? Yeah, I don't know how... They look lost, man. They look lost. How do you look lost when you're winning? That's a serious thingy. They have to be studied, you know. I've never seen it before. Completely lost. Now, is it possible? I think fitness is possible here. It doesn't make sense how it literally... They never had the ball again after they scored. That doesn't make no sense. Did Argentina step it up? Possibly. Did they step it up, or did England start fading? It's all possible, but it looked more to me like they got a goal and they got too excited. They choked. That's what I'm telling you. They're not a World Cup winning team. You can't choke like that. You can't choke when you've scored one mingy goal. In fact, arguably, to be the best team in the world, you can't choke at all, man. You thrive. Winning or losing, you got to thrive. And to be fair to Argentina, I don't like their team, yeah, they're corny as hell. Right? But whether they was losing or winning, they was thriving, essentially. And that is what... I've put another tenner on Argentina to beat Spain. Only because it was 3-1. It's worth a punt, right? And they're probably going to try and rig it for Messi anyway. So I'm thinking that's a little play there. Spain are the big favourites. Tuchel himself panicked, which is fair to say. Yeah, I'm not going to blame... Everyone likes to blame the manager. I'm not going to blame the manager wholly. Right? I'm going to say this right now. The team, after immediately scoring, they choked. Right? Then Tuchel choked. Rather than seeing, listen, these cornballs is joking anyway. Let me tell these cats to get going. He put some offensive team on the board and just crash out. Sometimes you got to crash out. Yeah, you can't accident waiting to happen, Max. Sometimes you got to say, listen, he must have seen the team was joking, man. If the team's choking, it's a bit like, you know, if you're on a plane or if your house catches fire, you have to stay calm. Yeah? If the dad starts screaming, oh, he's on fire, everybody else is going to lose their... Someone's got to be calm, right? So we all saw England was choking. Tuchel should have remained calm and said, listen, it's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah? We're going out flat on our backs, stone dead here, and bring all the heavy weaponry on and say, listen, in that little drink break thingy, you say, listen, man, it's time to crash out. It's time to visit Warriors Paradise, man. Valhalla. That's how we're going out, man. We're walking onto these Argentinian sausage meat. Yeah? Just like the beaches of the Falklands. We're going to walk right onto them, man. And dominate and colonialise their shit, man. That's what we're going to do again. Part 2. Oops. Right? We're getting into some Falklands shit, man. I ain't never seen before. You see that? That's what I'll be telling these cornballs, man. Because you're looking sad right now. That's what you're doing. Yeah? After 200 years of colonialism, that's how you catch it getting down. You going out super sad, man. The ancestors are turning right now. That's how you getting down. Just giving up the Wow. That's what I'd have told these cornballs, man. It's time to fight. That's what it's time to do. Because you're looking super sad. That's how they're going out. They're going out super sad. They did nothing. It was embarrassing to watch, man. It was. I wanted them to win as well. Seriously, after that first goal, I couldn't even sleep that early because my adrenaline was going. I was really wanted it for them, but they choked. Like I said, they're not a World Cup winning team. They choked. End of the day. Yeah, the best teams don't choke. That's it. They choked. Rather than get stronger, they choked. As simple as that. I've talked about kids following the ball already. Literally. 10 of them. The ball goes left. 10 man follow left. The ball goes right. 10 man. I've never seen that before, man. Come on. They lost all their discipline. And I don't even understand how it makes sense. You got 5-6 defenders. And your whole, I think it was the left side. You got 5-6 defenders and your whole left side is wide open. And you got Jed Spence running around like a headless chicken, essentially. Everybody else is standing there in the middle, in the centre of it. And Messi's just plotted up, taking a stroll, yeah, scratching the back of his neck. I can't believe that. Yeah, we're going to go 6 deep. If I'm going 6 deep, I'm putting at least one man on Messi. You stay on him, right? We know that's where most likely the play is going to come from. I want one man on him. You got 6 anyway. If you're going 3 at the back, we get why. Or even 4 at the back. But when you've got 5 or 6, one man's got to be stuck on Messi like a rash, man. You'd have thought, since you're doing it that way. Right? Let's get the playmaker up out of there, man. No. Instead, we've got 5-6 man deep. And what I want you to do is, yeah, there's 6 of you man in defence. What I want you to do is, leave Messi's side clear and just chase that ball. You don't need to. Listen, if 2 man or 1 or 2 man can't make a tackle, 6 ain't going to do it. The numbers don't even make sense. Right? You can't have 6 man following the ball. So listen, they weren't good enough end of the day. Yeah? All in all, not everyone wasn't good enough. People said, oh, Tuchel, he made them defensive things before. But that's the same as Norway game. Accident waiting to happen. It's just not a good. People have said that for years. It's not a good way. When you have offensive talent, let it go. Let the shots go, man. Yeah, let the shots go. I can't understand it at all. And I think that's it, folks. So let me know your thoughts. They've got the France versus England game, and my expectation is England are going to get smashed. They're broken. It was broken after they scored the first goal. They're broken. I think they're broken. Hopefully I'm wrong here, but I think they're broken. Yeah, that goal killed them. Scoring the first goal wrote them off. Right? And they seem to be a team who, yeah, hopefully I'm wrong, right? Hopefully they come out swinging. Yeah? But I think that's broken them. I really do. The fact they were winning and then lost like that. Hopefully, if they're going to do anything in the future, they should rise up and put a real and do a good performance here. Listen, no one cares about the bronze medal thingy. So my advice would be for Tuchel is to try something different. Let's commit now to offense. You've got nothing to lose. Who cares? No one cares if you win or lose this France game. Right? So what I want to see them do is now try something different now. Yeah? Just let the offense go. And if you listen, honestly, if Tuchel lets the offense go for this France game and they lose 5-0, so be it. I want to see something different now. Yeah? Because that ain't it. You stunk the joint out. Let's let the offense fly now, man. Let's let the offense fly. That's what I want to see. Aggressive football. You got nothing to lose now. Nobody cares. Please don't think. Let me tell you now, Tuchel. Please don't think, oh, we only lost by 1. No one cares if you lose by 1-0. We want to see some exciting football and get these A-level players into the game, man. Yeah? One of them ones. Let the shots go. I don't want to... Let me listen, Tuchel. Sit in. Come here now, Tuchel, man. Sit there. I don't want to see, after 45 minutes, 1 shot on target. Do you get that? That's not good enough. I want to see 10, 15. Yeah? And if you concede a bunch of goals, oh well. I think England play best. That's like anything in life, really. You play best playing your own game. Yeah? You don't score 1 goal and then start playing another game. Yeah? Oh, we've scored 1 goal. Playing our way. Ooh, now we'll play a way we don't play. Ooh, now we'll all get behind the ball. An accident waiting to happen, Max. Nobody does that. Yeah? Play to your strengths. How many more times do we need to say it, man? Fucking hell. You don't have a world-class defence. So why would you ever play defence? It's a bit like the Argentinians. They don't have a world-class defence. When did you see them overtly playing defence? Even when England scored, did you see Argentina say, oh, we have a world-class offence with Messi, obviously. But you know what? Let's forget how we play football. Let's just get behind the ball. And no, you have to... Come on. Yeah, anyway, I'm out of here. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe. Lick off the bell. And I'll catch you, man, on the next one, Johnny. Bye.